Okay, I think most of the problems that you had issue with were dealing with average rate of change. So we'll just go through each of them one by one. So this is find the average rate of change of this function from x equals -2 to 2. So the formula for average rate of change, oops, we'll just call it arc, is going to be f of x2, which we'll call this 2, minus f of x1, which is -2, all over 2 minus -2, x2 minus x1. So you can either rewrite the entire thing with the 2 in place of the x, or you can figure out what f of 2 and f of -2 are, respectively. That might be the easier way to do this particular problem. So we have -5 times 2 to the third plus 3. And so that's -37. Now we'll find f of -2, -5. Make sure we use parentheses, times -2 to the third plus 3. That's 43. All over 2 minus -2 is 2 plus 2. So this is -37 minus 43, which is negative, what is that, 80 over 4, which is going to give us -20. Okay, same idea. Well, no, this is a composition problem now. So this is saying if f equals this thing and g equals this, find f composed with g. That's the same thing as f of g of x. So we're going to take g and replace it into x. So this is going to be 1 over 6 over x plus 6 minus 6, which is what you had. Oh, nope, this -6 has to be down in the denominator. It's not subtracting 6 from the entire fraction. It's subtracting 6 from the denominator. So if I simplify this, this is 1 over 6 over x plus 6 minus 6. They cross out. I'm left with x over 6. Divide by a reciprocal, it flips. I'm sorry, if you divide by a fraction, it flips. So this is the same thing as x over 6, or 1/6 times x. Okay, average rate of change, again, this is going to be f of 9 plus h minus f of 9 over 9 plus h minus 9. This is going to be 1 over 9 plus h plus 7 minus 1 over 9 plus 7 all over h. The 9's cross out. And here we have 1 over, this is 16 plus h minus 1 over 16 all over h. We have to combine these top two to get a common denominator. So I'll multiply the first one by 16 over 16, and this one by 16 plus h over 16 plus h. So this first term here becomes 16 over 16 times 16 plus h minus, we'll do this, minus 16 plus h over 16 times 16 plus h all over h. Now I can combine this top. This is 16 minus 16, let's cross out, negative h over 16 times 16 plus h over h. H's are going to cross out. You're left with -1 over 16 times 16 plus h, which I think if you distribute this, the only issue is this top should be -1, not -h. And this last one, we have f of t, which is 2t squared minus 4, minus f of 3, which would say here is 9, 18 minus 4, that's 14, all over t minus 3, right? 3, 9, 18 minus 4, yep. So I get 2t squared minus 4, that's 14, that's minus 18 over t minus 3. And if you wanted to, you could factor a 2 out. You're left with t squared minus 9 over t minus 3. This is a difference of perfect squares. So this is 2t minus 3, t plus 3 over t minus 3. Those cross out. So this is equal to 2 times t plus 3.